Hi everyone, welcome to ETM Studio. In this video, I will show you guys how to crochet this cute Miffy and Boris. Since they share the same pattern for the head and the ears, if you can make one, you can make both of them. Also, if you want to make full body Miffy with cute little dress, please check out my previous tutorials on my channel. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's start off by crocheting the head, so make a magic ring. Then insert your hook and pull the second one to the front and twist it. Then yarn over and pull it through like this. And now let's start round 1. For round 1, we'll be making 5 single crochets into the magic ring. To make a single crochet, insert your hook into the ring, pull the yarn and pull up. Now you got 2 loops on your hook, so yarn over and pull through both 2 loops. So this is the first single crochet, so put a stitch marker there. And let's make 4 more. So insert your hook into the ring, pull the yarn and pull up. You got 2 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through all these loops. Repeat for 3 more single crochets. This is my last single crochet, and now round 1 is finished. So pull this tail to close the ring, and then let's continue round 2. First, remove the stitch marker because we will insert the hook into the first stitch. So remove the stitch marker and let's make the first single crochet for round 2. Insert your hook into the first single crochet and you will see like this V and it's correct. Then make the first single crochet. Also, don't forget to put a stitch marker on the first stitch. For round 2, we'll be making increase stitch for 5 times. Now I made the first single crochet in the first stitch and I will have to make the second one in the same place. So now I made 2 single crochets in 1 stitch and this is an increase stitch. Then repeat this again, so make 2 single crochets also in this next stitch. Insert your hook into the next stitch like this and make 2 single crochets together. So now I made the second increase and now I'm at the third stitch. Also in this third stitch, make 2 single crochets. And now I'm at the fourth stitch and in this fourth stitch, make 2 single crochets together again. And finally, I'm at the last stitch, so make 2 single crochets. So at the end of round 2, you will get a total of 10 single crochets. Then remove the stitch marker and let's start round 3. For round 3, make the first single crochet in the first stitch. After that, according to the pattern, we will make an increase stitch in the next stitch. So insert your hook into the second stitch and make the increase. So here, 1 and then 2 single crochets in this stitch. And now I repeated the pattern for 1 time and you will have to repeat this for 4 more times. So in the next stitch, make 1 single crochet and then after that, into the next stitch, make an increase stitch. Remember, for the increase, you will have to make 2 single crochets together. So this is how you repeat the pattern, 1 single crochet and then increase stitch next. Repeat this again, 1 single crochet and then increase stitch in the next stitch. At the end of round 3, you will get a total of 15 single crochets. So here, as you can see, I finished round 3. So let's continue round 4. For round 4, we'll be making the increase stitch in every third stitch. So for this first stitch, make 1 single crochet. And also into the second stitch, make 1 single crochet. Here I made 1 single crochet in the second stitch. Then after that, we are at the third stitch, so in this third stitch, make an increase stitch. So you have to do 2 single crochets in the same place. I made 1, and here I added the second one. So as you can see, I made 2 single crochets and then an increase stitch in the 3rd stitch. So you will have to repeat this for 4 more times. Make 1 single crochet each in the next 2 stitches. 1 and then 1, and here I'm at the 3rd stitch again, so in the 3rd stitch make an increase stitch. 2 single crochets at the same place. So repeat this until you reach the stitch marker and you will get a total of 20 single crochets. So here, as you can see, I finished round 4, so let's continue round 5. For round 5, the pattern is 4 single crochets and then an increase stitch in the 5th stitch. So first, make 4 single crochets. I made the first one. Don't forget to put a stitch marker on the first stitch. Then continue making 3 more single crochets. So here I made the second one in the 2nd stitch, and the 3rd one in the 3rd stitch, and the 4th one in the 4th stitch. And here I'm at the 5th stitch, so in the next stitch make an increase stitch. So make 2 single crochets together, 1 and 2. So here, as you can see, I finished the pattern for 1 time, and you will have to repeat this for 3 more times. So make 4 single crochets again, and then after that make an increase stitch. Just repeat this pattern until you reach the stitch marker, and once you finished round 5, you will get a total of 24 single crochets. Now let's continue round 6. From round 6 to 10, you will have to repeat the same pattern. So after making the first stitch of round 6, put the stitch marker on the side of the stitch like this, and then continue the pattern. The pattern is 24 single crochets, which means that you will have to make 1 single crochet in each and every stitch without increase stitches. So for round 6, you will have to make 24 single crochets, also for round 7, 8, 9, and 10. And here, when you've finished one round, for example, I finished round 6 here, so you don't need to remove the stitch marker, but instead, just continue making single crochets for another round. Just continue the pattern, and after this, I will show you how to count the rounds by looking at the position of the stitch marker. Here, as you can see, I finished repeating the pattern, and the stitch with the stitch marker is round 6. So above it is round 7, 8, 9, and 10. So as you can see, I finished round 10, so I can start the next round, which is round 11. According to the pattern, we will have to make 2 single crochets and then a decrease stitch. Now I made the first single crochet and then I put a stitch marker there, and then make the second single crochet in the 2nd stitch. Then after that, make a decrease stitch. Normally we insert the hook into the stitch like this, but for the decrease we will be inserting the hook into the middle of the V and also into the next stitch. So 2 stitches. You will need to insert your hook into the middle of 2 stitches like this, and these are the front loops. Then pull the yarn like this and make a single crochet. This is also known as the invisible decrease. Then repeat the pattern again, make 2 single crochets, that means 1 single crochet each in the next 2 stitches. So here I made 1 single crochet each, and then after that make a decrease stitch. Insert your hook into the front loops, the 2 front loops, and then make a single crochet. Then repeat the pattern again, make 1 single crochet each for 2 times, 1 and 2. Then after that, make a decrease stitch. Insert your hook into the 2 front loops and make a single crochet. Repeat this pattern until you reach the start, and you will get a total of 18 single crochets. And this is what it looks like. Now let's continue round 12. For round 12, the pattern is similar, because this time we'll be making one single crochet and then a decrease stitch next. Then repeat this pattern for a total of 6 times and you will get a total of 12 stitches. Now I'm making the decrease stitch by inserting the hook into the 2 front loops like this, and then crochet the decrease stitch. Then repeat the pattern again, one single crochet and then a decrease stitch next. So follow this pattern until you reach the start. Before moving on to the last round, first fill inside the head with fiber fillings, and then let's continue round 13. For round 13, we'll be making decrease stitch for 6 times. So I'm gonna insert my hook into the 2 front loops. And then I will make a decrease stitch. If you feel that it is hard to insert your hook into the front loops, then I will show you another way. So you can just insert your hook into the stitch just like this and pull the yarn, and insert your hook into the next stitch, then pull the yarn and pull up. Now you got 3 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. This is also a way of making a decrease stitch. I think this stitch will be easier for this round. Also, I'm following the same thing, which is inserting my hook into the stitch normally and then making a decrease stitch. Just like this. So now I finished 3 decrease stitches. So insert your hook into the stitch again and pull the yarn. Insert your hook into the next stitch, pull the yarn. You got 3 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Now I need to make 2 more decrease stitches. And here, this is my last one. Once you finished this round, make 1 chain and leave a long tail for sewing. Then pull up the yarn like this. And let's sew this last round. So grab your needle and go into each stitch like this. I repeat this for 6 times. And then pull so the hole is closed. Then after that, secure the yarn and hide it inside the head. Hide the tail inside the head and don't forget to shape it. So now the head is finished. Now let's crochet the ears. As usual, make a magic ring. Then make 8 single crochets into the magic ring. After that, pull the tail to close the ring, and let's continue the next round. For round 2, we'll be just making 1 single crochet in each and every stitch. So for round 2, we'll be making a total of 8 single crochets. After the first single crochet, put a stitch marker on the side of the stitch, like this, and then continue the pattern. Just make 1 single crochet in each and every stitch until you got a total of 8 single crochets. But if you're making the ear for Boris, then you can stop the pattern after round 2, then leave a long tail for sewing. Also hide the magic ring's tail inside the ear like this. But for Miffy, you will have to repeat this pattern. So after round 2, you will continue the same pattern, which is making 8 single crochets in each round. So from round 3 to 6, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, you will have to continue making 1 single crochet in each and every stitch, and you will get the ear for the Miffy. So to count the rounds, this is round 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is what the Miffy's ear looks like. So now leave round 2 for sewing, and pull the yarn just like this. This is an example of how I sew the Miffy's ear on the head. For Miffy, I recommend you to sew both ears really closely to each other. This is how I added the face details. On the third or fourth round counted from the bottom, I find a stitch which looks like the middle of the head, and then I added the X symbol on that stitch. Then for the eyes, I recommend you to leave 2 single crochets between the eye and the nose. And for the eyes, you can either add them on the same round with the nose or on one round above the nose. Here I added the eyes one round above the nose, but later I change it off camera again because I prefer the nose and the eyes all on the same round. So this is how I added the eyes and the nose. This is an example of how I sew the Boris ears, and for those ears I sew them far apart from one another, as you can see the space in the middle of the head. Once you finish sewing the ears, first follow the face details just like what you did on Miffy, and then let's add this last detail on Boris, which is this round thing on top of the nose. So what I did was I sew several times on top of the eggs like this, and that's it. Once you finish sewing, don't forget to secure the yarn and hide it inside the head. So this is the end of the tutorial, and I hope you will be able to make your own cute Miffy and Boris. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also comment down below what I should make next. So see you all in my next video. Bye bye!